In today's message to you and your loved ones, Reverend Dr. Manson B. Johnson gives us stirring food for thought and preached Word of God for faith from the book of Mark during these challenging times. Please turn your source of the Word of God, whether it be book, phone or tablet, to begin this worship with our family at Holman. Let us read and then hear the preached word at Holman Street Baptist Church from the book of Mark chapter 9.
I want you to read with me chapter 9, verses 21 through 24. And Jesus said unto him, If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believe. And straightway the father of the child cried out and said in tears, Lord, I believe, help thou mine unbelief. Always search for Jesus. In the B part of verse number 19, it's there. He said, bring him unto me. That's what Jesus said. Bring him to me. My disciples may not be ready at this point, and they may be a little bit feeble, because sometimes church folk follow the crowd. Help me, Holy Ghost, while I preach. Sometimes church folk follow the crowd. And I want you to know that Jesus understood that his disciples also were caught up in the frenzy and the fear of what was stirred up by the scribes. And Jesus knew it. And Jesus just said, oh, faithless, y'all don't have any faith. Tell that man, bring his only son that was sick, bring that son unto me. Now, we'll find in verses 21 and 22 that Jesus wanted to know, had the Father been in observation of his son? That is so very important today. There are some parents don't know what the status is of their family, even though they may be right there in the house. And so Jesus wanted to know, have you been watching the boy? How long has the boy been this way? And so Jesus was asking the man, how observant have you been to your son and his condition? Are you observant today? Do you know the condition and state of mind of your children? Because children need their parents. They need solid love. They need solid observation and alertness to whatever they are going through. And if they are sick, that's exactly when they need their parents. So look at verses 21 and 22. And he asked the father, how long is it ago since this came upon the child? Now notice the man didn't say, I don't know. And so if thou canst do anything, here's the plea of the man. Have compassion. That word compassion means extend your power in your heart out to my son. Because I believe that if you have compassion, I've heard of you. I've heard of what you've done for the lepers. I've heard that you raised Lazarus from the dead. And now I got my only boy, and he is sick. I need your compassion. Here's the man's plea. Have compassion. Look what he said. On us, not just on my boy, but have compassion on us, and then do what? Help us. He did not ask the man how much money he had. He did not ask the man what it was his status. He didn't ask none of that. But he asked the man, how is your belief? And that's what I ask you today, my brothers and sisters, before I close this message. How's your belief today? Oh yeah, you're going through fear. You're going through crisis. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the final. How's your belief today? How's your belief today? How's your belief today? How's your belief today?